mema obibia akwa ba de batuma GH ene de munia ba mo so from Mexico ene ya ba be pie mu ewo His Excellency Nana Addo dankwa eye ni fia ewo Nima Police Station opposite for ye be pie mu wa ha ne ye beje nkratoa eye nkrofo dudu na wo mobota ya wo mo dia bodompem ewo efia ha se wo mo hwe enim se easy result ne ebeba opposite for ye ne dudu na be twetwe enkomo na mobota ye no so ye de betudwa de amamo mo fa mani ndh fi se too much de ye won pa bebre de emamo. Hello, how are you? Whom are you for? Which party are you from? MPP or NDC? Why MPP? Because you are MPP. Oh, okay, so will MPP win the election? Okay, if MPP win the election, what will you do? Papa, His Excellency Nana Addo dankwa no residence yensa aka yensa aka yenyan de no mbetwe enkomo mo famani endi echi mini aba me ma wakaba na me pa cho betimi de wudi atuja amayen ya from me Kofi Jackson. Okay, now me pacha hold any position in the MPP party. No, not at all. I'm just a member. A supporter. Just a supporter. Wow, then a strong supporter. Maybe a train and wow, umbano krampo di echire. Now me pacha we do what that send nyoma airport isimfa declaration but just a party when they win a party when they win here. What we do whether we share a year party in Abano, he and Ebeko. Oh, I didn't have father than an Akufado, where you mapa, where you madeo, a Juma and Akufa Addo Ayano. President be anyone about I say Juma. So I'll be a share, but within 7 months, a Juma was started that. So can you imagine? A Juma, why did that? Why you need to cry did that? It's Adiano, Fitiano, and I started projecting saying an Akufado, we win. But just that I say easy na BBS so to BBS so they say easy be declare. Apart from that they winning crowd that. You say media stations bebre approve say Nana Addo afa abano. Na ekoba say easy ba out no declare say NDC party no na afa abana anybody nyankakra na say dia na wo hwan nyoma beko wonu say MPP dia ye nkofa ye ni bia ye tita sema say MPP most of MPP people no munyina ye lawyers so at the end of the day no ye ni say bibia anko here is court see you find you bet with their court so at the end of the day you shall not nyoma anko here at least we only take it to the court and then we take it from there. But from now, everything shows that Nana Akufo-Addo we win with big margin. Up to now, Yekitabe 51, and Obukitabe 47. So what are you waiting for? At least it's in as say delay everything. There's nothing we can do. Fitianra. Just that we are waiting for EC to declare, and that's what we are waiting for. But we want peace. We stand for peace. We share most of the TV stations now. We can share EC office now. It's full of NDC. There's no MPP member at the EC office. That should tell you to say we have the film. We show say we won already, and we want peace. We stand for peace. That's the MPP. Now we should send the conference because former president John Dramani Mahama eka say NDC abana fa abana de dantin mo supporters and jubilate omuntin sikom na ekoba say MPP wini a wo hwe dey na oman ni mu beye
enu amokan e dey ba mi nim say wo hwe ba so hwe dey ami ni man president former president ni ami hwe na say dun kete ade wo hwe the way and the mood or the case you win mu ko jubilate na wo hwe omo mu jan de chi nyina their faces don't show like they're happy. Seriously, I was thinking, now we see more we go jubilate, and when him so I mean, there's nothing to show. More they did and stuff. They know. Say, let's accept the fact that there are some places we knew. Say, a place like Okoboy, Afolekwe, and Girard, like Adekotopo. Places we never expect. Say, we've lost it. That is election for you. Politics. There's nothing we can do. But in a normal presidential, there are fact. There's nothing.
Say we dey we jitu mu say ma fei fiti oba na we dey ma Ghana timbe mu phone na.
Oh well, what I'll say to Daniel say MPP for no ade yafa de da na ade anyame anka so we shira so de da. Ni American say as soon as you see declare we should jubilate but you so you are doing just ade na na do woni fie oni baby awo we be proud no obete na che we sure cry one day at the end of the day it's you and your life so we should jubilate wisely
I'm going to share security egua
what say
me say me share security egua
yes so and then is how the security was say be obi any mo ade nti be wherever you are put motor so who no san everything at all use your head and jubilate wisely
yo me nya be ma ye da wase plan wo mra we nya ma ye nya me on hira wo etiefo ye gu so ne ebenye bia so ye de bebre mo Papa ma wa kwa aba. Na me pa cho se bibia ye fine.
Oh, aduma ka si aye de. So wa wo hu bibia ade di pefe se bibia ye fine.
Okay.
Ghana ewini. Come. Kanado pa mo be. Said aye de se yan ko asembe. Yan yo de as well say MPP ewini.
Say na when ya bra wo ka say the MPP ewini. Yan so you say easy. Emba out in be declare na then I just say what they can say then and na wini
so any plan of person make sure say assembly a we are there the pefi so we dey make some of the mudi say party a you support to here campaign any said about to no call no say places go I'm going to my MPP before. I said, seat no be in the Sudan. But trust me, Ghana and MPP again to Ghana flag Ghana again.
To me, we say, couldn't be anyone I was celebrating. Nemo, yes, sure, say, easy and Casamba out in Becca, Shiena, a Cobasa, no many Dana, easy, every PM with declare say, NDC. Abino na afa konya na wo hwa o man Ghana die ne bekoso
oh bibia no a che say normally better na say they are working and they we go put the enfant on twere wo be normally endane bibia and bibia so ni ho a e be si wo Ghana ha e wo bra MPP and na do na ye hu say omu no mu di bibia no mu am say wangasa ebi awaduma wo ye no ntia ka wo ne be adwene pa de a unim bia ekọ na unim bia ebesi dia se o ka je bibia ni dana bibia no ani be dane e wo Ghana ha che de ekọ no sa na eti
unim se de ma me ebisa sa question e kwa se ndrada former president John Dramani Mahama de betu just say ye ne supporters one mu jubilate ntinsi kromesa say omo party no afa akonya no na enunti na ma me busa sa question say ejama ni dane ti say na work and because you see oni free ni betu gwana ne 9 CBB so enunti na ma me busa jine mu busa sa question say ko dane sesi a then I was to say Ghana MPP for Agyapong and I say NDC for no so no e be ba so mo wie mu ana
o question na o bi tell no say this
no na mesi so no
ye de ye hu bi da sebe ye de akura ba hu bi da leki ye na NDC for nye bi da ayen fa ye ni hu ye no nia e ko so sisi ye hu de ese ne sa emprepi no ye to abawi a ye ni no mutumi ye etu we nya adefoforo e wo emma MPP ana ma Ghana for subaya yes subaya to say you say they are a baby enjoy subaya omo ankasa ebe na di afibia me na yi hu ebe da beto abega yi na yi hu enti bibia no a ebe si said that o si ye man be da John mama kese omo jubilate no eno dey say the afibia ye beto abega every 4 years ye beto abega eno mo dey yes enti mi ya na me hu say kenken kwa enti hwi ni mu obi na kana say hwi mi kitire yi mu.
Okay, so see I'm a person who do final words and the football say if you buy out say I know but declare a year party back say one on our far it's in the move from the football award the mom
and when they say obi am pay no super pepper say the no afibia no and I say and maybe about to abia say the no say be dependent about power and this about power and premier you miensa you because someone of one you I really see Quincy, I'm where we need. Said the MP before Penis Mom. It's Sana, said the Israel. Sana will say, you are saying, you just say, MP, you know, and we know the outcome on the bed. We had to be just 4 years time. They have a sound to have a good. Our homework is officer over some baby Ghana City. No, I have homework nowadays. Asaba, I bet Ghana do too more fire and you want to more. And that time, you want to also open your opening, so well, and that time. And they are Ghana some day na beli e say Ghana ye man no e yo man a sa basa no dia me dem jibi say nya dia e bi betu ye si Ghana ha e bi say ye tie ho ase e yo man ba ko pe Ghana then he last week no na ne ba bia o say e da no ne dia akoto wodi ne ebu akoye no enti sana na wi na NPP ni a o say ni zufo etu omo ha ase me dia afuto ba ko pe na me de ma Ghana man yi na o say Gain a tear once said party back on any obey no so this you know it depends on what you are. I say I tear once now. I had channel share whoever ever gets away, you know. Let me live inside Eddie and Common and Addo.
You said I will come as a media. Ghana for Agia to Yada was a panel when you are my own show. Hey, nine to be no way would you wait to Why would you wait to? And I may found you are never about to change when they didn't get Mediterranean. I want body in that Ghana.
Me the George Kuru Tindan.
Me to be with support and they would
support and
okay.
I'm that hard for Nana Akufo Addo.
Okay.
And my body pass since day one.
Oh, okay.
Monday me the house Minyon coffee me kwa jwara kwa masamba.
Me tiyo kasa would have it manda bepemone.
Monday ko papemene.
There yana wo hwehwe.
Me hwehwe say easy one for mama papa na san
Okay, papa me ma wakwa ababiem.
Yeah, me ji so.
Na wo hwehwe say na nyoma akoya. What do you read the pass say Ghana tension wa hapa. Ente si a wo twa ni mu say easy oba be kasa wine e wini.
Oh, easy. Some be kasa say me papa wini.
Now then I would now so free so papa it's excellence na do down kwa wono na mafa
ono one name dia Ghana for sorry to say nana baby onye dunu me no wonti na obre what I say nana on peshwe me minimum from day one anyane I'm closer to him too like he and his wife all minimum omo here bia me no na mo here nana don so but what dream ma yeah they said before come on find say what they are my nanka obi ye de yampe mo chiro yan kwala nkete no
I want to akobosi
o say
Messi I want to akobosi
same
I say I want
mo chiro no akobosi
no so ni mo ya no fo no
na sesi a wo ka say wo twen say is excellency you be declare ni say wono na wa fa seat no na former president John Dramani Mahama so about abeka say the supporters and jubilators and so ma fa ba no unji ni say confusion na Ghana yen twetwa na yo
confusion President Mahama is another like me that's my father and my brother but anya ono na personal the omo president Mahama ho anya John Mahama kasa ne personal ya sa die so wa woni the ultimate president John Mahama
me dey minimum It is to say pressure be na ekoso
pressure pa na wa Mahama so Japan nation show. I said look at number 1. Some game fee number 2. I come by money now home. I said what the man who said some game fee or to me young come for say I'm over power or better police or over pump police. Who are you? Oh yeah, I will collect it. Mutimiki be say, Sora, me pesa minka be yaw. I know dear. Yes, me pesa minka nana kune do yaw. Mutimika cho o founder say, Kramano Madination cake. What I say? Some way the Ghana for new Nancy, be great. That's good. Now I know they have to change the sea. Now I am quite easy. Oh, easy the minister. Well, papa. You know, see, who Susu said, His Excellency Winnie, NDC Force said, John Mahama, so everything. John Mahama Winnie said, the MPs in a really be brain. But yeah, your MPs no more selfish. Anything I'm Luciano. Your mom, Papa, and Luciano. Me, George. Your mom, brother, and I don't know. Nankame, your mom of your SIM Pamamunamunko. Nankame, Padre, and Pamamunamunko. Who to say MPP parliamentary candidate Omulusu Bebebeno. I'm a chant to my papa. Yena wada yena nimbi okosu. Obetu wako shaobi. Oh, honorable wakaso baby. Nanya baby. Information be na di bro. They won't mind you. I told you disabled for say. Or me timi ka on baby. Me timi ko shaobi. Last me ko minister me bonedi. Okaje so onu kwa na minister na. Asemo you na say see the betu dwawia efutu oban e na wo be matime mufuo oh futu dey me be ma MPP for me to me adwunya ye party for any Ghana for ya for ya adwunya sa ma papa na bio no asan twaso na so say Ghana ya ba for ya to ma fa pra na ya fa mfra yeah enti we futu na wo de ma Ghana for oh yes yeah we yo me ya ba me da wa se pa nya me on shira pa na wo anso na botai ni mbrem amen saka ye papa ba ko wa ha ye ne ba ba twetwe enkomo ja me ma wa ko ba na me pa so bet me bi udi atu jama ye ye from me prophet okay na pa cho hold the position bi wa MPP mu ana apparently he may hold the position but he move on ma radia say what's the man and the time ya bomb fire ma on na ye dey in kan ko eti na ye na before election ya die so ne say radia pra on my group Ghana not before even after the election ye na be tnase o bi adumu eti e bi ye wo me ha bonini na ha do kunu na wadi no wadi Ghana yina and you na me dey ma pass it's me dey but behind the scenes no the bomb fire ma presidential candidates edu me elu yina yeah na so from it you ka se mu a wo ka se ye na na do che se we bu kunum ti na obetie mu abat easy almost declare say yeah it's excellence na do down our father no okay mama maybe I know the young China easy from the tutor na for the past 3 days you start about the kind of you move higher night you follow kakra and the idea many bias and they say let me share about 3 different stations especially Joy FM and the maintenance say Joy a police in a patwa now the compare the send them to some you know the mama can na ya de but some you know ya na me jomo reportage di no care about yeah senior and man police so now of 275 if you need to 270 no so what the can you na kwa be ka ya wa pa and your former president John Dramani Mahama de Otana and ya be say oba when you cost 50 platform mark if that free say at ni bi ani I said tension we Ghana pa we share election we ya say converse easy the two just say MPP abai na fa free and fair election free and fair because look but apart from say you work on no mono you move on near the mountains go Broma na you never dey concerning Sabato na that who was someone so okay that's opinion who what die so another what dia why should the panel apply for so I don't know na you move why they want to enkasa be but ni yɛn nim sɛ awurade sɛ mo tɔ ɛna bɛda adi but bible sɛ sɛ bɛfrɛ wɔ nipa ma akoma mu awurade agyina akyi no ɛno na ɛyɛ agyina
na sɛsi a woka w'asɛm sɛ wowo mu kora ɛwɔ Nana Addo afa deda na ɛkɔba sɛ isi ba out na ɔse ɛwɔ ndc aban ne na faeɛ a na ɛno dɛn na wowɔ ka
maame sɛ aba wei ɛsesa a mede me bible bɛto hɔ na nyame ɔfrɛ me ne kura nyame ɔnyɛ nyame mate yɛtie nie bible ɛka wɔ the book of numbers ɔno na ɔne nipa ba ɛne wadi aseɛ anaasɛ ɔbɛka biribi a ɔnyɛ ɛde me deɛ menim baabi a aba no akɔ ɛwɔ honhom ansa bio honamani nti mɛtumi aka sisi bi a sɛ wopa gye me telephone number ka ho nonsia nkɔbɔ nonsia yɛbɛteɛ ma me nka no na yɛwo baabi aba no kɔɛ na wode me ba bɛma me
yɛ na baabi edu yi deɛ sɛ kɔba sɛ isi ɛde ma Nana Addo ampa a de fitie ba na wode bɛba Ghana man no
ɛfoto a mede bɛma Ghana man nyinaa ne sɛ adeɛ bi a yɛyɛ as individuals ɛne abuabuo no yɛmfa onuadɔ ɛntena yɛdi kan yɛtɔ so mmienu yɛmmɛke sure sɛ adeɛ bi a yɛyɛ no yɛde yɛakɔ nyina bɛma awurade because yɛmfa yɛ ho anto awurade so ne yɛfa pati kwan ne yɛpɛa sɛ yɛde yɛnim deɛ ɛne ahonim bɛɛ biribi a ɛnyɛyɛyie but yɛde yɛwɔto asafo awurade so a adeɛ nyinaa bɛdi aboɔ bɛwieyie sɛnea romafoɔ homa ɛtin wɔtwe yimu du aduonu wɔtene ka no adi nyina di bɔ ɔmo ebi wɔ yi.
meda sɛ paa ɔsɔfo onyame ehyia mo paa sɛ sɛdeɛ
Ghana mɛ nyinaa.
amen 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 yame hyia paa.
The Electoral Commission will now be able to tabulate all the 16 and declare. The outstanding was the Northern Region. Northern Region was outstanding because the Savelugu constituency was outstanding. Savelugu constituency was outstanding because the MPP refused to sign the declaration form for the parliamentary election. That parliamentary result has been declared for the National Democratic Congress. Because the MPP refused to sign that, the National Democratic Congress also refused to sign the presidential election declaration form, which is relevant to complete the Northern Region tabulation and then to have the Electoral Commission complete 16 regions so that they can declare the presidential election. Something we have all been waiting for, something that is creating a lot of tension around the country, something that is getting our friends abroad to be calling us and asking what is happening in Ghana. I think that the MPP presidential candidate's magnanimity hopefully has solved the problem. He has asked his agent to proceed to sign and then to proceed to sign the declaration form, and after that hopefully it will be done. John Bodu is here to explain to me what is happening. So am I right in this breaking news?
I think so. What happened was that there was this electoral official who voted during the special voting and again voted on the 7th. Those clear malfeasance and electoral reach of our processes, and as a result our party insisted that we are not going to sign because he has voted twice. So we've been holding on to those.
Okay, so John Bodu is explaining why the MPP refused to sign. You said there's an electoral official who voted during the special voting but also voted again during the main voting.
Yeah, and he has conceded to that.
So that's overvoting.
Yeah. Not necessarily, but it's electoral malfeasance, malpractice, which is law frowns against that, and we are going to take that up. As a result, we're haggling with it. We're not going to add it on to the entire numbers because we felt that there's a multiple voting at that particular polling station. But we, in the interest of this nation, all 15 regions have brought their summary sheet to Accra. They are only waiting for the Northern region to bring theirs. 18 constituencies in the Northern region. It is only in Savelugu that is holding on. We felt that it is important that this nation moves on. We in the New Patriotic Party are a party of peace. We don't want to just win election for its sake. We want to win election to develop this country. So the leadership of the party, and thankfully the president was there, the national chairman was there, the national officers were there. We took a decision that we should go ahead and sign the parliamentary declaration form under protest. so that we can take it up through the law court to redress the issue. So this is how.
But that will mean that Parliament will now be 137 for you, 137 for them, with 4 men outstanding.
But I have told you we are in the majority. You understand? So when I addressed the press yesterday, I told you we already have 137. We have about 4 or 5 constituencies under dispute that we are very sure that majority of them will come to the New Patriotic Party. So we don't have any problem with it. You see, the NDC thought that they could play the mind game by officially announcing that they have 144. At the end of the day, we are all seeing where the truth lies. As for the presidency, right from day one, we've said it, because we have an elaborate system. We are not only competent in government, we are competent in our party. As we speak now, we have a setup in our party office that has done exactly what our campaign setup has done, and it is the same. The New Patriotic Party candidate is getting over 151%, but we will still patiently wait for the electoral commission to announce.
It's a legal matter, so the Deputy Attorney General is going to speak to us here on Metro TV. I don't know whether the rest of them. Okay, so please let me have my camera to pick up the Deputy Attorney General. John, please move one step. Okay, so on Metro TV, I have hello, you're in my camera. Sorry, should I come forward? Yes. So on Metro TV, I have the Deputy Attorney General, Mr. Godfrey Dami. Hello, what is the position of the law in such circumstances? And I see that the other media is speaking it. So all media seeing me. Hello. Hello. I have with me. So to all media, I have with me Godfrey Dami. Godfrey Dami is the Deputy Attorney General. So explain to us. Sure.
Remarkably, actually, if we look at the evidence that was adduced, shows that it was with the complicity of the electoral officers. And so the MPP protested, they refused to sign the parliamentary result and order. Of course, the presidential election won without any controversy at all by the president, had been declared for a president already. But so the NDC was refusing to sign that one as is indicated. So I think it's pertinent to his record that the sub-liberal seat had not been declared for the NDC. Now, with the decision by the MVP to sign the parliamentary results under protest, which of course was in accord with CI 127, the implication, as I said, will be that there will be 137 seats for the MPP in Parliament and 137 for the NDC. But the MPP will not relent on its efforts to claw back all the seats that we consider to be fraught with irregularities, the elections in respect of which.
So now the NDC will sign the form. They will sign the form for the presidential.
The electoral procedure to sign, and the form has been transmitted to the regional coalition center. Regional coalition center has also transmitted it to the national office. So I expect that within about 30 minutes or so, there will be a declaration.
Okay, let's do it in chief, because I see all our people here as well.
So for the record, the MPP will proceed to dispute the conduct of the parliamentary election at Sub-Liberal. They will file a parliamentary election petition within 21 days as prescribed by representation of people's law. That's what we will do.
Okay, but yes, I can achieve. To say, breaking news about it. Sub-Liberal constituency na ho na assemble na MPP for some money so na sign parliament there no and NDC for some sign there and so sign presidential no omo sign presidential nti na ma delay about declaration no and as I say MPP mpanyifo take decision bi na Addo Danko Akufo-Addo no or presidential candidate for MPP or sign president no ono akasa de na esim ATM say ne crofo no omo sign protest form say the be a bit me akose ne declare you know and they say nyina yo na Addo Danko Akufo-Addo fie ha na ora go feda me lawyer penyin a Deputy Attorney General no be chire ase say asema make ase ne sen and MPP for asema mo kan there nti ora chire ase
yes but no kind no because say electoral commission no form declare national results many all the coalition seats for the various regions we did not nothing with an outstanding because of Sub-Liberal there was some dispute over it we performed person sign parliament because there was voting at the police station and then MPs forced to person signing presidential because now the Danko Akufo-Addo where we need presidential election on some say the man signing presidential election is a very frustrating process ETS, we took a decision that they can sign under protest. Under protest, which is even though you're signing, I'm a protest, not up to the part. Still, you're objecting to the results of the parliamentary election. Until after the presidential results have been declared by the Electoral Commission, the MPP, as is mandated by Representation of People's Law, will proceed to file a parliamentary election petition at the High Court in respect of the election conducted, that's the parliamentary election conducted at Assembly. Tell you know, you need a petition to make the MPP clearly the majority party in Parliament on 138.
That's the same, no MPP Parliament base and
it's a 137, 137. Yes,
137, 137.
Back independent candidates. But for me now, I don't know young say nipa. Only I'm so say promise over 20 years because MPP need until about 2 weeks ago or independent.
Is the same no time ben now here. Say the problem be any who be much say mo side had a problem be any why Electoral Commission a bit may declare results to say now.
No, there's no problem at all. I think that all barriers have been cleared now. The way has been paved clear for the declaration of the presidential election results by the returning officer who is the chairman of the Electoral Commission, and I'm sure it will be done very soon. And that so after that, if people protest here, the Supreme Court Supreme Court is there to detain election petitions. I think that is what the must have requested. Martin say a month for a year, we 2012, now we're not satisfied with the conduct of the presidential elections. You question them, your lawyers, the gather evidence, and the Supreme Court, be a case and no one is someone for you. Now, Sagri didn't know when 20 months for you. That is not what is mandated by the laws of Ghana. Indeed, a former president is required at all times to maintain the rule of law, and I expect the former president to act in accord with what the law prescribes for him to do, which is if he feels strongly, he can proceed to court. But this call to violence and all that is totally out of order and must be deprecated.
Is there anything worried about what is happening, what the NDC is doing now? Are you worried about it, the peace of the country?
No, of course, we're concerned about preserving the peace of Ghana, and the security forces will maintain security, will ensure that there's law and order upheld, and that's what they'll do. They'll use what the force that the law requires them to have recourse to ensure that law and order are maintained in the streets of Ghana. I do not think that we will sit by for anybody at all to have recourse to violence and plunge the whole nation to chaos. That should not be done. It should not be done.
Yo, that's a real good for you guys. Okay, so we are back on Metro TV. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had microphones in my hand, so it's over.
I can't argue. I see for the question I want to ask.
Not knowing the outcome that this may come, and the fact that the margin is so slim.
You know the outcome.
That is
the election is reported declaration of election results. That's what we call the pink sheet. So every police station has pink sheets, and in respect of all the pink sheets from the other police stations, we won. It's only those two disputed police stations where there was overvoting, clear overvoting, and all that will seek to change the outcome. And we're saying that indeed, to the extent that there was overvoting, the election was regularly conducted in those police stations, and the results must be annulled. And when the results are annulled, MPP will be the winner of the parliamentary contest at Assembly.
How soon are you going to?
Well, the law requires us to do that within 21 days. So we'll do that within 21 days.
Whilst that, you think the parliament can go ahead?
Yes, parliamentary business can proceed. I mean, the case of Rebecca Addo even dragged on for years. But of course, now the process has been quickened by the enactment of various rules and regulations. So we expect the contest to be filed, I mean the petition to be filed as the law says within 21 days, and I'm sure the court will also deal with it expeditiously, and the outcome will be known definitely before the end of the year that will be coming.
So Mr. Daniel, nevertheless, everybody is looking forward to the announcement by the
yes.
You are very close to the president.
Yes.
What is the mood like ahead of the former announcement by the EC?
The president is very calm. I mean, he's actually sitting in steady as always, so he's not acting in any manner unusual. Every day he goes to his study, he's still sitting in his study. He's been sitting there since morning, watching television, watching all your broadcasts and all. And indeed, it's very pertinent to note that right from the beginning, the president has always been the lead. If you notice, right from the beginning, the president has always been the lead. In respect to the central region, where even now the NEC seems to have flipped and been the lead in respect of parliamentary contest. Even there, he won the presidential election. So most of the areas, he's won the presidential election.
Is he worried about losing a lot of your parliamentarians losing their seat? Is the president worried? What is the mood like?
Oh, I think it's also important to cast our minds back. Until 2016, the parliamentary contest in Ghana has always been very close. Indeed, at every material time where there has been a real contest at parliamentary elections, the results have always put the party with a majority only in a very slim lead, or have a slim advantage. Only in a very small, although in 2016, which gave us such a big advantage.
Right.
And all the seats that have been clawed back from the MPP, well, traditionally NDC seats. It's only Wenchi that they're winning for the first time. Apart from Wenchi, all the seats that they're winning now are traditionally their seats. So I think that yes, we have to just examine.
What does that say about the quality of people represented at the various constituencies?
I don't want to say that it just boils down to a question of the quality of candidates. There could be a variety of factors. The factors could actually differ from one constituency to another. From one constituency to another, it could be a
presidentially there is no way anything can change. Results in our money in our country. MPP get the whole 275 constituency results. I say you win it with 51 point something. So the electoral commission and just formality say and this is what I said. Almost get a result. Almost you say MPP are winning. So why are they doing this? Apart from hearing MPP for any media houses in the so pay. The media houses for the hair copy, and that is for the Romunia pay. Omuno figures in the pay. Because to me, they would be asked to get their money, and I be opposition over MPP are buying.
The family will finish at the Intel coordinator.
Okay. Okay, me patrol was someone a tear for you.
See from confusion.
Okay.
The boss in the cabinet. Okay, when I'm going to Intel coordinator for the constituency.
Oh, okay. Now me patrol. Who should send a year Ghana for attention once a year? Ghana for chair easy and Nemo. We be on a mountain cozy.
So you see, I got some my 5 o'clock. It's here in my head. This is very clear now. Attention, now we're not at attention. I am
declaration invitation there and I wouldn't with the and it's a former president John Dramani Mahama and the two just and supporters in the jubility and since you could I'm and they do not to say NDC for Alpha and house His Excellency another down for the resident a year for them from right now to say Addo Wafa Abanon and I'm a year Regina Sokas attention a year of mine. Now, see, easy a person of a ball, I say, if His Excellency Wafa Abana, I want to say, near two parties, creating intention, say, almost enough, and a year, Sakasaka, you'll be see what my one.
MPP. They are in creating tension. And to be a share, they will be a record. It is so my Mama. So I former president.
No correct.
Be a former president. Now here's this one. Now there is an election. You see him declare no catch up for sale. Which is for so to secret no jubilating. Sort of lawlessness is that. One goes okay, yeah. Former president, and you have to go and have a player community. That's what you behave say there. And it's unfortunate. I don't think that fair. Say a bit me yes.
Share the near way and not just
and you know so many just crack us and Tisuku.
Nigeria now to say former president and I would see count and bet to me yes I'm a man to Sana mom.
Oh, one say if you be on a penny, no be one chair. It's once or you be sorrow, not the theatre say. The bench and yet a tutor for Cornigo, because our correct bencher and can leave on also, Obemus are someone who catch and say and catch it for to secret. No, wrong. And that means no, because he doesn't have a good team, and that is why he's a loser. And he should just take it and then we move on as a country.
Now, I won't say elections be brain na election way no say the city be say na east be to JBA and person who say a be fair free and fair election na.
I wouldn't say free and fair, be very fair, you know. So Muhammad in the Crawford in the position and so they feel so position in maybe so much. But everybody, if they not saw the results of 2016, say they are incompetent. Until as we speak now, now you see in the clear results, none of them don't club before. No may yet and not to us, a Juma Pa or your Macanath. That is all that Ghana wants to see.
Ghana fully be to say, Copa say, yeah, NDC for one far banner, then I just say 50 years as a move. Then also,
your position. 50 years, it's okay. They should be content with it because the wages of sin is death. And once they didn't perform and Ghanaians voted them, they should continue to be there for the next 50 years.
And
because that is where they belong. That is where they belong. Until they have to take it. It's normal.
You honorable me that's a part. See, I'm a person foot to a cacao mati memu for and right easy 40 memu for my Ghana. A moon and I'm right easy ever declare a year election.
Yeah, oh, they're not going to check on for the same. I'm say, the leadership, a cool, compared to yourself. It's your own now, Trevor. Another woman, to us, a woman, Rebecca, and I'm also. Sabi, only aside, I can't tell you two secret. Almost say, almost, and they should be good leaders. So that next come 50 years when you are coming, they need to almost share a lot of lessons. That is how
50 years, Lydia, what you have to move on?
Let us be honest. Then you are MPP, a dream as well. You better to mind for fair. Almost no more dream. This time, Ghana from the dream. Ghana from sea, and they will say, don't be a better job. We're lucky. I'm lucky, sir. I'm not even your figure. But rest assured, 2024, I'm going to somebody candidate.
I'm going to do it, sir.
Some of the candidates.
I'm going to you know, that's a fire. That's it. Yeah, me, leadership is the best. It cannot be compared to any. Apart from them, say, before, that's leadership. Providing my country. They should leave them out to give them better governance. That's a see, when we have found with our question, yeah, goom. Musha gum that should be this way they were near that should be our future since what I said this is be free NDC be free for 50 years as
on fire party papa on fire party papa na or any idea you from now I'm forgetting about
that's I wish you out. For me, sir, Kayani Abema and any Baba Chichi and Como. Never remember a cover. Nampa with me the Udia to their mammy, any of a position, baby, who are MPP, and Manukon.
The director of Jubilant. Office of the President, director of the
Okay. Now we share a election, yeah. A free and fair election now.
A free and fair election. We are in I say, I don't know you bra. What does I say? I don't know you know. I'm going to go for you know.
Me say yeah, MPP phone na akase ye wini. E wa me kwa isi akasa emfa ye result no embetu da dey na mu gina so amokase mo wini. Now what if to say akwasesa?
What do you say? So I don't know your monitor. You see what you what I say. So the whole kind of being say what I say. So I don't think so.
Wait, wouldn't be Rihanna. Would I for to be our maximum before?
Obia go for you, but so. Let commissioner and answer we are nothing. I'm saying.
And I'm within Koni movie. If you tell me I would be my MPP teacher type for any NDC type for.
Obia go for you. Okay,
me da sepa. Oh, but you met me what to dream come on. Saka ya papa wa ene ne baba twetwe come afa e election ya koso me ba akwa papa. You patch of Audi atu do amame.
Within the judge what me na kan no me na president mama. I go contest 2016.
Okay. It's na mo na mo pre a presidential seat no by then. Oh, okay. Na se si our position be e wo MPP amanyoko ni mu ana.
Se say we can say president.
Oh, okay. What time the cheaper?
For mine we na e ba. Let's say party se ba ku bi ni a. We say na ye kapo. Yetimi abia wo no timi bua president. One timi di bi mai. No I been chile bra chile the president no e you probably say me catch me legal IGB party for no say my head my brother and so MPP by so my be legal IGB party our parliament you know which means we want leaders and so abi mu bebre
asema wo kai there wo see wo press no we are what tell about legalizing weed. We and yeah, president by we legalizing we.
MPP parliament are passing.
But maintain this sentiment for no we are aware of it because get to boys in the chiom de bia.
Legalizing say you for medical purpose. You between a young fool near Tom, you more lances. Near Mikael, MPP abano. Aye, MPP parliament almost legalize it here. Parliament, Ghana parliament, and they watch media no. About who by say, they say about me PLB, and they are coming on their cotton. It's phone of one, so many of Mayan. I'm not sure partners were approaching. No, I'm not pharmacy say what approaching now. I'm not some more being. I'm making me know my partners. Now, when you start with Pierre, they are exporting their coat. Revenue means Cabano, Ababina, Faso. Until I had the media and the team was having because Parliament, Agyapong, and legalized Abayam Russell with me. I escort.
Now, this is a decision where I'm going to take care of memorability at home because once people would deep understanding to say I would church and say, well, no, don't say, yeah, from my legalizing the same, yeah, if my Bruno, no one, and some day, yeah, to try somewhere or my one.
Media, I'm going to church much to my phone and say, a see I know what to narcotics. Papa to be some to me crata, semi to me crata. Now my head with the theory. Yeah, listen, who skill in the idea, the more license, Parliament Agyapong. Parliament Agyapong. Until we start to be himself. Parliament Agyapong. MPP about my and Parliament Agyapong. I am legalizing and so I didn't move back. No one you say, Nama, and this about many, Scalibar, giving you free education.
health hospital jare bie ni won na ba use ka sa sika na ha to ne ba to ndu equipment e bi ba ye infrastructure so infrastructure amma no ye bi be school ye bi be hospital chata se e ya bia aye revenue kwa bo chi le bia baby for ye baby se se kwa e friend say Zimbabwe ya omo ba we che se omo de ye grade because you can grade you so can am ye grade ni a very high grade landing for Europe landing here Holland full here Belgium full here Germany full here because here we are grade no a very high quality utado ni mo ni rola in planning ni say eduma wa ono kwakwa yankase omo ni mo enye ni no aso be ya ye be kwa bo sem we ya ye be kwa ye be to because ye be ye le tumi ye be ye pa America de ye no mo be pray ti si amra ma ho kwa ntimo na o ti ko da ko ti se me balances e be aye eduma ye be mo balances no omo nto we chira kwa hu say when you are otofo wa preacher owo ye pharmacy bia na abani no be bua ni le bi kita ho ni ama balances ni wa ye ho eduma as I see me that your friend say a front place one and I want to e good bin so ye bia e ba kama ni e ha ye ho si ye niska ye ni eduma he a me ko eduma so ho ni e wiska enti o ti sika wo man mu asu ye bra aden
one say we ya okay dey me she da after for interview and kasa na Ghana ya chichu nkomo na enya mere apprentice say mu na Ghana for enya eho enti ase bi say we dey ye tafa na wabo no na ebe enya nkaka na afa nso eye isi say na Ghana for bebe hwe ni mo yi ututu say aye free and fair election na dey na
ndimaka aye free and fair election me NDC ni misaya o mama ba enti de meka abaya tuye NDC for director of election every sefia ankra me kansi so bi Ghana for BNT me NDC members so BNT so be for say ko jira kwa so ko ye tutu asema friend say fa wo ba na oyire ebra ni onka ye ho ni enko yisi won ahoma chi na free ankra afre me say abano ye lusu ina me say ye lusu a me si dey na mati say wo TV so say esi ebun ketia mahama e frɛ amanfo sɛ ɔmo nkɔ kwan so na ɔmo kɔ yɛ tutu ase ɛwɔ abɔnten na ɔnim sɛ wanka no kura nkyerɛ mahama ne esi ebun ketia na etutu ase mba yɛ a yɛfrɛ no disorder ba ɛyɛ ade a ɔno esi ebun ketia ne mahama no ɔmo timi ɔmo na ɔmo bedi kan ewu nti wɔnka no kura no nkyerɛ mahama sɛ wɔlusu because ɔno na ɔwɔ strong room hɔ no sister nti no media na ma hu sɛ yɛ akakyerɛ no everything free and catch me say anye ye lusu nyesa be no kase me ntwa tro ama me ni ye sen bebe me eye wo yusu ni ni normal wo atuni wo me ko ma
kire so ama me aka ba me de pa
discussion me normal bibia ye ni a o ma e chiri ko kasa me ande ye ni pa boni ni pa se da next time yare a me da hospital me ko na do onko jiska
enu kana kame ba so se NDC ni se me hwe bebi a ugina wa NDC ni se a utai MPP ti na se wa se ai to fe na o Bible mo na se anka advice David na fe de David banu no ni tu anamo
David ye no ye revolutionary members bebi ye chief no a ye be form ye party ye 92 who say ye revolutionaries ye a triple na say be your man ye ya embassy obese oman
okay
won say economic reform ni aya betu impempensu kanu poni eni mobile phone medias are not allowed to speak there's no freedom of speech and only say there was ban on political activities until say you be somewhere in April I think it is at least I can cast my mind back and some lifting political ban. So that in Tinubu, I'm a keyboard trained with socialist ideology in my mind. Tinubu me side of my life train. So what I say.
Okay.
Because we live as normal we are not like the capitals. So I say, it's your percent. We hear news can in equal by education, by transforming life. One yes, what me news can in so I say, but through this education, transforming, giving the people good education, that you can transform their life so that they can also become close to the rich. I know that now Rowan School, come say they go free socialist country, everybody, so I say, and yes, we have any bad mindset. We wanted to destroy the country. Yeah, no, yeah, buy no, economy is very, very bad. And you cause at Kusia and Yababa economy into better reform. Yeah, the PANS card. There is a lot of reform in the economy. And some are World Bank, World Bank project, a man age now. Can you any mobile? Mobile is a security phone, but yeah, Allah said about economy, it will boost the economy. See the economy need to grow. And a reform be in a ruins. Yabwa Bekura, I'm economy, and it's so easy. Ruins, baby. Yancho, I can't wire no. I push me and the buy the bad one. Yabwa, my mind, I be two purpose, I'm a nature. Ceciano, the Tissitasso, or my nature.
Na your survey system, maybe more cases, I could say, yeah, and this albino. Oman betina kunyani subi mane na omunya omantina so this year dia na chese ndisi abanomba betina kunyani subi na chepa na no so den na be kan fa won na we de wanu esi amai
sisi ano e Ghana for ne betire e Ghana for betire ni say papa yo otis we toa president ko fon hye pa o de ba he no so nti all toa so se nchi hye pa na ye ndisi for ni tna so pa ni e call social intervention. We be more social intervention policy and how can you buy economy now? Our reform economy no this area now. In the sea, we're introducing industrial factory in the system. So with me revising all the industrial factory we are. The Ghana no yes I could name. It is and if you are doing war Omampeni akufadu enemy. Let us say, oh, pure mana manakoni, and Tiahono, Timofoni, who said, Ceciano, which Makoya 2 hours, to say the arbitrary at Tiana. Why no say, Oma by no moon continue? So I say, aha, Intino, sanity, a year policies. Intino, yes, and listen, and Yakunya, Yawakunya, Nina, answer your wage, a year she shall buy a debate amount for the you continue if you know, you who says, Sana, you bet me the recycle in the economy, a car recycle of economy, because macro economy. So I say, if you want to bet me another form of economy, a young answer, any swadi who are bachelor, and you bet me so. If you are Mutumaya, next time, you should reform with Baba. So I say. Me see okay, me so no bia me nya kwanya na me ba be ma. Be the total free healthcare. You got total health free care. It means say, Ubeko hospital, Yari bia de Ubeko hospital bia no, untuaka. It has a go surgery, unya surgery, unya de, untuaka. And you need total healthcare. Insurance.
Ne betimi abemu o mai mu die.
E betimi abemu. Unyi say mama no ka primary. Primary no mama no in for no motinati no omodwin no oman kire no primary here because primary no is totally free. It's already free. Primary here consultation any other because consultation is free because doctors you know government you amka into consultation is free. Your friend is saying ufoda ni ade omoye ni na no free and any primary tell ko bia wo malaria ni ade na ni assistant parasita mama and you need primary but you back into mid health and then general health say we be a we surgery ukoye hu yaya kesi abawa ebi o ba kokura awa so oko so ati ase no ni from totally health free insurance no which mean your one time policy meanwhile we share ehia for woman mu eswa enti okay dia be ni say sisi anu ehia for muntua 10 cities from 5 cities then 10 cities utu 10 cities now government be invest this 10 cities no no they are then or the escape no tie scanner then egu healthcare no ko eduro no ewo ho ne the amount because government so any business be obeya revenue their support to health now it can work.
You know, say idea major won't know.
Yes, you what idea say betimi say reform na then aba you betimi aye ya right ama timi mu fo no omo ato mo na Ghana it is abrochire
na say I just say ideas we na mo the two echire once e put obi
yes
o no fatu ja kama timi mu fo no ma
futu am tu omo say anu de anya ba wiye the dia koso ya hanipit president have been elected. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo have been elected as a president. Until Mr. Me NDC phone na say Ubia Antrefi say NDC ni penny bi fra we say but in Kojina Electoral Commission ko ye dede ko tu bo so bia na catch on back on say fa oyire ni wabusuani fa no bra no medi enim ni enko onu di enim si dia be ya soldier for ni police for ni tutu na omomomu ebeka na nya wo because wo so dwon da ache wo because se onya be ye penin se ya wo no esi enu ketia onimo mama onimo ni wa kwa no fast out kwa no nya kwa mpom for na esi wo etinu bi 2 million comrade ye friend comrade because of regulation background ya members na ye from comrade it means 3 million comrade na say ye lose yenje ntu next time yempe good leader no be leader ya mesra o man o come already no yenya president
me da sepa
me futu am de mo
me da sepa
ya bia ndada o me say o mo message no mo coach sing any war song we are not war we are a peaceful country yema o man no enu nyara yenya wo outside no entra o sa because tu kwa na hu se Ghana ye nipa ye so
yo me da yes ya da wase pa etiefo nyina so da wase nyame hwa for me ma obibia akwa ba ye be pie mu ewo His Excellency Nana Addo dan kwa na so ye chese ni fia ewo ni ma police station si ye be jinkra to enkofo adwen efa eye result aye hwe eye isi enim se won fa ma metu dwane tiefo wo hwe interview a ekọ so adudu na se mo mo kan sa bare de eye ye president awate so His Excellency Nana Addo onu na wafa aba no nti we de ni eye NDC fo ne mo beka bia no eye Ghana fo wo bongo na afen so se akoba se isi declare eye election na dudu na susu se moma asumdwe e na enti na o man jubilate na mo mema jubilation no enko ye te se wenchi ana se sakasaka ya na basabasa bia san se akoba se wuma eye enije no bro so na se wo hwe wonkwa na wo be ko na mpanifo ne kwampo no dudu na hia wompa e bi kwa na after election no omo ewu na mo V8 na mo timu a omo wu mpo na omo bie e de ama na wo obuta e bi a wo de ye basabasa no so aban facility dudu na e preach peace na jefo aha ena me baba ye kwani odimu osi ye basa e hia na mo update bia so baba bia ye de baba abesom mo
titani asese ni din and your friend say mechanic na prophet kumichacha ma sesa me YouTube no ba bia me hwe bia ma change afro ena maba too much GH. Shit! Na prophet kumchacha me so me hwe.